Australia Day, observed annually on January 26th, is a significant and celebratory occasion for the nation. It marks the anniversary of the arrival of the First Fleet in 1788, when Captain Arthur Phillip raised the British flag at Sydney Cove, officially proclaiming British sovereignty over the eastern part of the continent. While the day holds historical significance, it also sparks discussions and reflections on the diverse perspectives surrounding Australia's history and identity. Historical context. Australia Day's historical roots can be traced back to the landing of the First Fleet, which consisted of British convicts, settlers, and Marines in Botany Bay. The establishment of the first European settlement marked the beginning of a complex and often tumultuous history, involving interactions between European settlers and the indigenous peoples who had inhabited the continent for thousands of years. For many Indigenous Australians, January 26 represents a day of mourning and reflection rather than celebration. It symbolizes the beginning of dispossession, the loss of traditional lands, and the devastating impacts of colonization on Indigenous communities. In recent years, there has been a growing movement advocating for a change in the date of Australia Day to ensure a more inclusive and respectful national celebration. Contemporary celebrations. Despite the ongoing discussions about the date, Australia Day remains a public holiday marked by various events and festivities. Cities and towns across the country host parades, concerts, fireworks, and community gatherings. The day is an opportunity for Australians to come together, celebrate their shared values, and express their national pride. One of the highlights of Australia Day is the Australian of the Year Award ceremony. This event recognizes outstanding individuals across various categories, including the Australian of the Year, Senior Australian of the Year, Young Australian of the Year, and Australia's Local Hero. The recipients are celebrated for their achievements and contributions to the community. Cultural celebrations. Australia's rich cultural diversity is on full display during Australia Day celebrations. The day serves as a platform to showcase the nation's multicultural fabric, with various communities sharing their traditions, cuisines, and artistic expressions. Festivals and events featuring music, dance, and food from different cultural backgrounds contribute to the vibrant tapestry of Australian identity. Moreover, citizenship ceremonies are a common feature of Australia Day, with many people choosing this day to officially become Australian citizens. These ceremonies highlight the inclusive nature of the country and reinforce the idea that being Australian is not limited by one's cultural or ethnic background. Reflections and debates. Some argue for changing the date to a more inclusive one, while others emphasize the need for respectful conversations that consider diverse perspectives. Public discourse around Australia Day has prompted a broader examination of the nation's past, fostering a greater understanding of the experiences of Indigenous Australians and acknowledging the need for reconciliation. While the date remains a topic of debate, Australia Day provides an opportunity for reflection, dialogue, and collective efforts toward a more unified and respectful national identity. In conclusion, Australia Day is a multifaceted occasion that encompasses celebrations, reflections, and debates. It serves as a reminder of the nation's history, its cultural richness, and the ongoing journey towards a more inclusive and reconciled future. As Australians gather each year on January 26th, they engage in a collective exploration of their shared identity, acknowledging both the triumphs and challenges that have shaped the country. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section, and be sure to express your support by giving the video a thumbs up and subscribing to the International Lens for the most recent updates. Stay tuned for more enlightening content.